Hi out there in the YouTube land. It's me again, the Puzzle Master. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about Libra, all the attributes associated with Libra, and if you're dating a Libra, how to put up with them, how to understand them, and, have compassion and understanding for their nature, of who they are. So, Libra. Where to start with Libra? Okay, well, its sign is the scales, okay? So it's got that constant battle or balancing of the good and the bad. And they can, with that, have a really hard time making decisions because as soon as they've convinced themselves of one thing, then they're like, well, you gotta balance the scale here. So what about this? The complete opposite. What about that? And with that, they can be very, very indecisive. So they don't necessarily like making decisions. And they would probably much prefer that you just make those decisions for them because that'll save them all of that mental anguish of having to do all that balancing and juggling. If you could just do it for them, right? Now, they are ruled by Venus, the god of love. And, everyone thinks Venus, the god of love, is just all wonderful and, like peaches and cream. But, like, Venus can be kind of deceitful, like, because it doesn't want to show you anything negative, anything that, might make you think less of them, anything that might, taint their image. Because they're Libra, they're also very, very clever. They're very charming because they are ruled by Venus, and they can charm you right off your feet. And then you'll be all seeing stars and hearts and they won't share negative things because they don't want, you know the way they see it is, if there's if yeah, you have positive and negative in the world, like they're quite aware of that themselves in their mind, like they know that. But they also know that people don't like negativity. People, like Hitler and all that, people are not a fan. Like, so any kind of negative trait that they have in themselves, they're gonna sugarcoat that. They're gonna make everything wonderful and roses and candy, where you're almost like, are they real? Like, is that really them? Like, is it? Like, and they're an air sign, so they're about higher learning. They like books, they like learning about the world, and they're quite intelligent. And like I said, they're charmers of the zodiac. So they'll show you what you want to see. That doesn't necessarily mean that that's reality, but they'll want it to be. Because if they love you or they care about you, they just want you to love them as much as you love them. Like, they want it to be reciprocated. So they're not going to do things that could potentially mess that up, like, sharing darkness, because they don't want to talk about the darkness. They find that stuff depressing. Like, because in a world of duality where you have, roses and violets and tulips, yeah, well, that grew out of rot and decay from the earth, all that crap and fecal matter and rotting maggots, that created the beautiful flowers. But they don't want to talk about the crap. They just want to focus on the flowers. And if you start to bring up some of the crap, they're going to think you being negative, and they're going to think that that's depressing, and it's going to be upsetting to them. So don't push them, because a lot of those inner natures, in due time, or never at all. But you just have to remember that that's how they are. And they don't like to face their inner demons or negative things because that hurts them really deeply, and they'd rather just not address it. They'd rather just, the flowers, the sun, rainbows and all that. And if that's the world that they want to show you and share with you, Why is that a bad thing? You know, they only want to share the good. And is that not kind of a good thing that they don't want to be so negative like ever? But yeah, as I said, they are the charmer of the zodiac, so keep that in mind if you meet one or that you're dating one or in love with one. That yeah, they they have that darker side too. But it doesn't necessarily mean they want to share it with you. And it's not out of being, self-centered or just wanting to conceal stuff. It's that that's not in their nature. Like they are ruled by Venus, which is all about harmony and love and beauty. So the harmony and the beauty is the flowers and the sun and the rainbows. It's not the maggots and the rot and decay. So try to keep things positive, light, and that will do really well with your Libra partner. Oh, I got a thingy, but that'll do really good with your partner. And, if they're really indecisive, well, help them make the decisions. Like, it's a partnership. And Libra, because it's also the balance, things got to be a team effort. Like, they don't want to feel like everything's put on them, and they don't want to think that everything's put on you. They want it to be balanced. So, help them make decisions if they're asking you for help. Like, don't leave them hanging because trust me, like it could take them like 30, 45 minutes to make a decision that might just be something like, what kind of ice cream do you want to get? And it's something that you might think is like so simple, where you would just be like, well, the kind that I like. Boom, that one. But they'd be like, well, I haven't tried, you know, raisin macadamia nut in a while. Like, that's a weird flavor. Just kind of made that up. But they'd be like, I might actually like that. And because they're an air sign, they can think about it for quite a while before coming to a conclusion. But yeah, I hope that you have found this video helpful and that it has taught you about your Libra partner and, how to understand them better. Have some kindness and compassion for their nature and accept them for who they are. And that's how your relationship will really, really be good, you know? But, mwah. Please like this, subscribe if you are new to my channel, and I will see you in future videos. I think we're doing Scorpio next. The stinger. Bye for now.